Alright, let's hit record. Let's come on camera and get started, considering I'm actually freaking late. Ah! Oh. Okay. Forgot to test that. But there we go. Alright, so. Who's ready for the Battle of Gronder? I kinda not. I'm kinda not. In fact, I'm so ill prepared that I'm going to be doing this, showing the unrecruited deaths in a different fashion. I'm basically going to be on stream doing the Battle of Gronder twice. But hey, at least I can show off one thing, courtesy of the gallery. So before I even continue, there's a few things I need to go over real quick. Heck.
Monica, I am
Wait, why did I record that? Right. This one. Because I got the talks that I didn't get it before. Just need to skip ahead a little bit here. There we go.
Is that really you, Professor? It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again.
So there's that one. That one's cool.
No!
Ah, shut up. Lysithia. We're on like... Ah! I'm about to do that.
The instant we arrive, we're neck deep in battle. We should have arrived late.
Yeah, take it from somebody who is late today, Lysithia. Being late's not a good thing. Anyways, so that's Lysithia. Now for Marianne. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, how do I do this? There, and then...
Professor? Is it really you?
There we go. Those are the ones I didn't get. So there we go. Oh, and I can also confirm...
Edelgard has always been obsessed with you. I am a little envious, to be frank. I will just have to impress her with my skills on the battlefield. Here is something to believe in!
That Ferdy is still a fucking moron. An inverted wind.
Even if I die, please, protect this area.
Yeah, what the hell is up with that? Why are you obsessed with this area? With the Great Bridge of Murden, Ferdy? What is your obsession with that bridge? Yeah. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and show this off. We're gonna be doing the Chapter 17's mission twice today. One with the unrecruited student deaths, and the other with just doing it normally. Now, I thought about doing the unrecruited student deaths ones first to just get it out of the way, but we've got some other shit to do, so yeah. So let's get to it. I'm gonna switch back to my female Byleth, Mana, who's not really a Byleth, not really the equivalent of Byleth in my setting, but one of the three professors, basically. And yes, she is technically from another franchise. Well, okay, she's kind of a... She is, but she isn't technically a character from another franchise. but yeah, it's a little on the complicated side. I can explain if I have to, but not super relevant. Okay. Gonna check my certifications here. Oh wow. Cyril. Yeah, we'll just make you a sniper. Why not? Yay. Okay. That still boggles my mind that I forgot to recruit Alois, and therefore he's not here. I mean, not that I care that much about Alois, if I'm honest. I know that sounds horrible, but...
Well,
I never usually use Alois, so he really would just be another character, you know?
Of course I passed.
Uh-huh. Of course I passed. I'm a scholar. Oh my god, Flane is a higher level on my unrecruited side. I mean, although I suppose that makes sense considering considering the whole thing of whatchamacallit? Petra, Mortals Avant, let's go.
plan success.
That one's alright. They're Verloc. Okay, you're already a Grammary. I don't gotta worry about that. Don't worry about that. 48%. I can always grind out more money through the Master Seal. The secret shop is open. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, that for nothing. Oof. Alright, let's put Ignots and Bow Knight.
I did it.
Alright. So... yeah, we'll use some Humble Steel, why not? Definitely want to repair Bernie's bow. Yeah, we'll repair. Oh yeah, that's right. We were working on Claude's harem there. That's right. That's what we were working on. Okay. How are you doing with your harem there, Claude? Okay, you still need Flane, and you still need Flane, Shamir, and then basically the Golden Deer Girls. Okay. So Shamir, Flane, and the Golden Deer Girls. Got it. Alright, well... considering we do need to do it, we do need to do it so we can critique it, I think we're going to start today with the Sleeping Sand Legend. Interested in learning more about the legend of Macule, though one of the four saints, Claude ventures out across the territory of Margrave Edmund to the Shrang region. Yeah, I admit, I didn't realize, because that's the thing, I didn't realize that's what I was doing until I realized that I was literally surrounding Claude with a frickin' with all girls. I was like, oh god damn it. Because I was just focused on, let's get the supports out of the way. Let's work on his supports. It's been forever since I've done this paralogue.
Very interesting.
What's interesting?
Oh, Teach. How long have you been there? Don't sneak up on me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Anyway, I'm reading the official biography of the Four Saints, as sanctioned by the Church. I know you're not very familiar with the teachings of Seros, but even you must have read it at least once.
Maybe.
Huh. I'm amazed you managed to get a job teaching at an academy run by the Church. Well, whether you've read the biography or not, the Four Saints must at least ring a bell, right?
Yep.
Well then, I've got a little quiz for you. Name the Four Saints, companions of the great Saint Seros. I'll give you a hint. There was Keyhole, Sethline, Indek, and... who was the fourth one again?
Not cool.
Correct. I was hoping you'd know that much at least. In any case, you can learn some interesting things reading about the life and times of Saint Macule. For instance, he was more skilled with his hands than his fellow saints. He even became an accomplished blacksmith. He used his skills to forge countless sacred weapons for the army of Seros. Of course, he didn't just forge the weapons, he also used them in battle himself. Legends say his strength was second only to Seros. It's even said that he played a big role in the Battle of Tailtean, where Seros fought Nemesis, the King of Liberation who became the King of Evil. Macule lost his life in that battle, and now his body rests in a coffin within the Holy Mausoleum. Or so one story goes. Another legend says he set off on a journey to find a new land. That he left Fodlan from the east, crossed the sea, and vanished. He must have left Alliance territory, but where exactly would he have set sail from, I wonder? Thinking about it reminds me of another interesting story concerning the Shrang region. The peninsula is attached to the mainland of Fodlan and extends from the northeastern part of Kingdom territory. If you were to set sail from Margrave Edmund's territory, you could cut across a stretch of sea and land there. And it just so happens that in the Shrang region, there are ruins built to worship a sacred beast that appeared from across the sea. If the ruins have something to do with Saint Macule, there could be sacred weapons there. So, have I piqued your interest, or what?
Maybe a little.
You always have to play it cool, don't you? Just think of how useful it would be to have weapons like that. Not to mention that the peninsula would be pretty easy to get to about now, seeing as how Alliance territory has settled down a bit. We'd be there and back in no time. No one would even notice we were gone. Come on, Teach. Let's go to the Shrang region.
Let's go.
I always see it through once I set my mind on something. Let's make the necessary preparations before I die of curiosity.
Uh-huh. All right. Jeez, look at all those paralogs that we're not doing. I mean, maybe if I ended up wanting to, but yeah, no. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? I want to okay, Claude, you need all of them, don't you? Yes, you need all of them. Okay, so let's just clean slate this and go from there. Alright, so we need Lysithea, Leone, Hilda, and Marianne. Those 4 are a duh. I accidentally did not remove Petra, but okay. So these 6, well, yeah, these 6 for sure. Petra, yeah. Yuri, Bernie, absolutely. We'll put Sedith as Flane's adjutant. I can call on one more person, so that's going to be Happy, and we're going to put Ash as her adjutant. And we will also put Dorothea as Petra's adjutant. There we go. Now we're good. Let's do this. Defeat the enemy commander while keeping Claude and Byleth alive.
There are the ruins. It looks like we're not gonna have the luxury of an excavation. Look, I bet those are the watchmen of the ruins, and that they've been ordered to keep out intruders. And that big beast? I hear they call it the Wind Caller.
Thieves! Only by defeating me can you claim the secret treasure.
Yeah, it speaks! What is it?
Huh? Who are you? Just here for a bit of treasure. Don't attack me!
Someone got here first. Must be a band of looters. We can't let them get the treasure. Guess their luck's about to run out.
What's my strategy?
Okay, so we'll see how this map
I do
shakes
this
out.
for all of us.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a bit of an
I will
annoying
prevail.
distance, so... Ah! Damn it! No! Damn it! Damn it!
You're not trying to... If I don't get... Huh?
Oh my god. Stop having there be so much. Okay.
I will
Petra,
prevail.
move. Ugh.
My orders?
Leone, move up.
Let's make this quick.
Lysithea, let's go here.
I'll do my best. Onward.
At the ready.
You there.
Let's clean up.
Why not?
Bit. Move Happy here.
I'm
Yuri, move down. Hilda, move up. We'll see how that goes. You missed.
Sorry, but this is war.
Bernie says, piss off.
Pretty good, huh?
Alright. Oh crap. Okay, Happy dodged. Alright, good, cool. This guy comes after me. Okay. This jackass goes after Petra. Okay.
You're not trying to take this treasure from me, are you?
This is our chance.
You missed.
If I don't get this treasure back, the boss is gonna be really angry with me.
Now's our chance.
If you don't get the treasure back, you're gonna be dead.
Huh? And you looting too? Well, I'm not letting you have this treasure.
Okay. Bernie?
I do this for all of us.
You're not quite gonna make it. So, let's get rid of this edge.
Yeah. Stay alive, Bernie. Bernie's unstoppable.
There, that takes care of that. Now, Petra, you come up here and help out with the giant crawler. Get rid of one of its health bars.
Sending their numbers.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with gambits too much. If it's not obvious.
Pull out all the stops.
Okay. Yeah, not too worried about that then. Leone gains Claude. Lysithia, you 2.
You lost that one.
Alright. Yuri. Actually, Flame, let's move you up so you can heal Happy. Yeah, I mean, we're doing it, but I'm not going to lose sleep if I don't get it done. If I don't get it too many shots. Because this is really starting to be a slog. There. We'll drain that.
Oh.
It will drain 1 health bar there. No, this map is miserable
What's my strategy?
poor frickin' Hilda.
Pretty good,
Yes. Come to Bernie so she can kill you. Oof. Alright. Can't really get over there. Leone, can you finish that one off? You can. Do it.
That was amazing.
Alright. Then Claude will come over here and use Fail Not to get rid of this guy. Bye-bye.
Sorry, but I must.
I should never have become a thief.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have. Especially considering you have Gatekeeper's voice. Like, what were you thinking?
I'll be home again soon.
There's 2.
A treasure. I thought it would make me rich.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say. I just wanted to be made rich. Heal up Happy. Yes, that's true. I admit I realized that after I'd hit go, but I could have actually have had Sedith get some unique dialogue too. Although Flames is the more important because it's funnier. Sedith's unique dialogue is just, "Ah, it's you. Would you mind helping us?" And the Windcaller's like, "No, I'm not going to help you." Yeah, I figured that would be your answer. Okay, fine. I'm still gonna test my metal.
Power.
Alright. So that takes care of that. Come to Yuri so he can kick your ass. Yes. We'll hit rescue on Petra to get her closer to where I want her to be. And then that'll end our turn.
Bernie's unstoppable.
I love that that's the only attack that's hit Bernie so far.
Like
Everything else is just dodge, 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 dodge. Dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge. Dodge. Ah. Okay.
No, that's my treasure.
I don't even know what that was that he would have had. Okay. Still have a chance to get that one. At least.
Sorry, but I must.
Ugh. So many. And he's attacking. It's like, go away. Finally.
After all the trouble we went through to get this treasure, I'm not gonna let you get your hands on it.
Uh-huh. There, that takes care of that one.
Yeah.
There we go. There
I
you go.
must pull through.
Alright.
All
Get
is
rid
going
of
to
you.
plan.
Get rid of you.
Each battle a victory.
Nah. Just gonna do that. Yuri will get rid
Once
of
I've
you.
decided you're done, you're done.
Fucking straight. There we go. Goodbye.
Stay down.
Okay. You know, it's funny.
Careful.
It's kind of funny because this is actually where you actually find out frickin' Sedith and Flame's true identities if you haven't figured that out already. But I already got their A support by this point, so yeah. Oh, wait.
Let's try this. Let's try something.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now...
Proceed carefully. I've got no
Goodbye.
time for mercy.
Go. Now let's move Flame up. We'll move Yuri up. Whoops. Didn't mean to go into his inventory. I just meant to move him up.
I do this for all of us.
Alright. Go here. Doesn't really matter what I do. Do with these
What's
ones.
my strategy?
Move up.
I fought and won. More battles means more strength.
There we go. Down this way you go. Oh my god. That drift. Go away. Okay. how this thief is just playing into my hands. Alright. I guess we should check out the wind caller's stuff. Darting blow, which is attack speed +6 during combat if you attack. Miracle and desperation. If unit initiates combat with less than 50 HP, unit's follow-up attack, if possible, occurs before foe's counterattack. Oh, nice. Alright. I guess we could go ahead and do that. Except there's no real point to until I can get the... Well, actually, let's do the gambit. Because I can always rewind, too.
Those who stand before me, how long has it been? Hundreds of years, thousands. You have the stink of Sothis upon you. Let us find out whether you share her power.
You had an issue with Sothis? Ah. So, yeah, this is an interesting... Nope.
It's time.
Boof. Alright. Oof. She is not gonna do anything. That sucks. Well, I guess we couldn't just do the damage and then move on.
Oh, that face takes me back in time. You have not changed one bit, Seven.
I ask that you keep quiet, Uncle.
Why the rush, Seven?
Shh, please keep quiet, Uncle.
I do not want my name spoiled, Uncle. That was not what I meant to do.
I'm really... Let's make this
So
quick.
we'll go ahead and heal
Why, thank
Flame
you.
with that.
We'll support you.
We'll Gambit with
The
Petra.
strategy.
Up. Move up. Inch forward and get off your horse so you can actually move. We'll go ahead and we'll Gambit with Claude.
Smell those detestable 10 elites. Who are you?
I'm the grandson of the grandson of the grandson of the elite Regan. Now tell me who you are.
I am your family's enemy. If you carry the blood of the 10 elites, you cannot be permitted to live.
What do you mean by that? And what's that crest on your forehead?
No more talk. If you wish to survive, you must destroy me.
I'll follow your lead.
Good time for a secret scheme.
Alright.
Have a taste of my power.
So close.
Yeah. Just the way he says that.
This'll take some strength.
I'm the grandson of the grandson of the grandson of the grandson of House Regan. Who are you?
Let us help.
Here goes.
And notice how he's not actually... He's being coy about it, but he's not actually lying into the wind caller either. That I like. Like, if I'm honest. Okay. Yes, let's try. Because I do want to break his thing. There we go. And for that we get 10 Umbral Steel. Excellent. Okay. That's a good question now. Who do I not care how much damage they do? And the answer is very simple. Shamir. Shamir, finish off that health bar. Oh, Bernie. Yeah, well, you're at it. Oh, shit. Really? Fine. What am I missing out on? I might as well know. Oh. Just me. I might as well know what I'm missing out on the game. Pure water. Oh. Yeah, that might be an idea. Crap. Okay. No, I want to save the Byleth attacks for last.
I'm sorry.
Yes! Alright, cool. Cool. We got this.
I want to.
I can win this. Maybe. I just realized the last health bar is going to be the most. Seraphim. Alright. Alright, let's go Sublime Creator. Oh, wow! I win. Oh, really? Really? Alright. Leone got the final blow.
I'll keep pushing myself.
It stopped moving. Is it dead?
It's asleep.
No. It seems it's just sleeping. I thought we were supposed to be given the treasure, but... forget it. I'll just have a look around there. What about this thing? Huh. I'll think about it later.
Okay. That actually was a pretty fun fight, I'm not gonna lie. The Sleeping Sand Legend. Story plus, gameplay plus, and marking it as Verdant Wind. hell to the yeah. That was actually pretty damn awesome. A good challenge. And it didn't feel like it was overly brutally difficult either. And yep, as you say, it made perfect sense at the end. Alright, I'm gonna AFK briefly and go get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, is yes, absolutely. Absolutely, this is a great paralogue. Get some renown for that. Alright.
Thanks for all your hard work, Teach. Sorry for dragging you along with me. I had no idea it would turn into a fight. But hey, at least we got some treasure out of it. I'll leave this in your capable hands. Do with it as you will.
Why me?
You know our friends even better than I do. Give it to whoever you think it'll suit best. More importantly, I didn't go there looking for treasure. Not really. Legends about the saints abound. It's hard to tell fact from fiction. I like to confirm whatever I can with my own eyes to find the truth in those legends.
What did you find out?
Not a thing.
Fair enough.
We didn't find anything concrete to prove that Saint Macuil had been there. We can't say for certain that the treasure we found was Macuil's either. I do wish we could have spoken to that wind caller a bit more.
Could the wind caller have been Saint Macuil?
Unlikely. Macuil lived thousands of years ago. And I've never heard anything about the saints being monsters like that. Wait a minute. Could the wind caller have anything to do with the Immaculate One? The Immaculate One is a monster sent by the goddess. Could the wind caller be... Where was it that I heard that stuff about them having been sent by the goddess? Maybe I'm too tired. My head is heavy. I can't think straight anymore. Let's call it a day for now. I've got plenty of time to think this over.
Yeah. And we'll confront Rhea because, well, Rhea would know some of this shit. Alright, so we get the Sword of Begalta. Alta, 12 might, 100 hit, 5 weight, 8 A rank weapon. It is a sacred weapon, the Crest of Regan, that restores HP every turn. Effect increased with the crest. Okay, Claude, put those away. And let's see if you can use this thingy. Nope. Your rank is too low. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll swap Armor Slayer for it with Petra. There we go. Alright. Oh, I still have this quest that I've been forgetting. Which is ironic, because I've been forgetting it on the others, on the other file, too. Alright. Let's get this out of the way, then. So now we've done an awesome map. Now we do a meh map. Alright. Well, time to continue work grinding out the Claude harem. How are we doing with that anyway? Still nothing. Alright.
Let's clean up.
Here.
I'll do my best.
Over here.
My orders?
Here.
Onward.
Here.
Let's make this quick.
Here.
Shall we?
And here.
At the ready.
Not that that's gonna do much, but there it is. I'll move Claude here. Really? But then again, enemies usually are pretty dumb in Fire Emblem. I have literally had enemies attack me. Zero damage gonna be done. 0 chance to hit, 0 crit hit rate, and 0 chance to hit. Just all 3 of them. And it's like, oh my god. You guys are dumb!
I fought and won.
Alright. Oh, crap. Well, that's not good.
Mother, I will see you soon.
Not accepting that. We're not accepting that. Okay. There's Flame's move. Alright, so we're actually gonna put Lysithea here.
I'll do my best.
Marianne here.
Onward.
Flame
At the
here.
ready.
Hilda here. Claude, as we did before, we'll go
Got
for
yourself,
you.
kid.
That way we can get some points.
Let's clean up.
My orders?
And, alright, there we go. Let's see if a simple swap, place swap will do.
No time to slow down.
That might just, we might be just, oh, nope.
You're in my way! I will not die yet.
Okay. A crit made that work. Alright, cool. Me like. And then everybody can just, all of them can just go after Leone and we'll be good. And I'll just have Claude continue to attack. Because then that'll gain the most support points. I mean, it's with the most amount of people.
Sorry, but I must.
Fun to watch.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
The Leone one's pretty much guaranteed to go to trigger after this, just because of how many people are coming after Leone, because of how I set this
But
up.
I must.
That was amazing.
Oh. Okay. In that case, let's use Psychic on
That helps.
Lysithea. I might actually have to do a move with Claude actually soon, just to get rid of the... Yeah. Let's actually do that.
A fitting outcome.
And then we'll
Make a
have
difference?
Leone attack. There. Alright. Next. And we're gonna do the same once again.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Yep, the Leone one procced. The reason I can tell that is because there was no support thingy. Yeah, I know. I was like, holy shit, that crit. Because I had an idea on how to do that, but yeah. Alright, let's see. Whoops. Alright, yep, the Leone one's done. Alright, that's awesome. Alright. Still need Lysithea, still need Marianne, still need Hilda, still need Flayn, still need frickin' Shamir. Alright, let's go ahead and do Battle in the Sealed Forest. And then that will end this session. Oh. Alright, so Leone, you're done. Alright. Now we have... Now there's just 5 that Claude needs to worry about. No. Shamir is like 1 away, so... Alright. Oh yeah, I guess I should probably repair any weapons that that were
Is that the one?
overly
Thanks a
used.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that... Thanks a bunch.
There we go. Okay.
Come back.
Okay. Let's do this.
Shall we?
We'll move you
Let's
up.
make this quick.
Move you over.
Onward.
Lane over.
At the ready.
I'll do my best.
And there. And then
Let's
Shamir
clean
will
up.
just move you that way. Okay, I'm really getting sick of that. I really am. Ugh, okay.
More.
Okay. Okay.
Shall we?
Let's go ahead and do...
Onward.
Okay, I know how I want to play
Let's
this.
make this quick.
We'll do this, this, this.
At the ready.
We'll do this because
We're all desperate.
we're
aren't
gonna
we?
do... Because, ha! There we go.
I'll do
So if
my
I get
best.
rid of that
clean
one...
up.
There, okay. That should do it. Whoops. Ah! No! No! No, 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 no. Damn it.
Missed. Going for the kill. Thinning their numbers. I'll grow as strong as I can.
Nice. Alright. Who are you going after? You're going after Marianne, so... Lysithea says no. Bye-bye.
I will not die yet.
You all can come to me. Alright.
You got yourself killed.
There we go.
Going for the kill.
Nicely
Stay
done,
there.
Shamir.
So reliable.
Shamir is gonna have to go by herself with Claude at this rate.
You lost that one.
Okay, who are you going after? You're going after Shamir. If I move, you're gonna go after her. Okay,
We're all desperate, aren't we?
yeah, no, I can't allow the assassins to live. Their speed is too much. And this way, Claude will get some points with Shamir. Alright. Then we'll move Claude back over here.
You got yourself killed.
Yeah, there's just something kind of cathartic about that, isn't there? Alright, Hilda. Yeah. Do a smash, try to deal some damage. I hate to break up the formation, but
I must keep going.
okay.
Play.
There we go. Like I said, I can't tolerate the frickin' assassins. They're a problem. They are a major problem.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
And for some reason, now you've given me a slight craving to play FF7 again. So I can save a planet from Meteor, and then pretend Dorothea was the one that summoned it.
Sorry, but I must.
Nice work.
Okay. Come to me, my prey. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
A fitting outcome.
Just because of how many of those guys there are. Shoot. I'm not liking this, but we'll see how it shakes out. Okay, Shamir dodged, so that's good. Okay, okay. with it. I'm with it.
Guess I have no. Can't afford to slack off.
That still reminds me of her crit from Azure Moon. From my Azure
Still
Moon
have a
run.
long way to go.
That is what I'm gonna think of every time Hilda says, "Guess I've got no choice."
We're all desperate.
Is that one freaking bit where I was like, all right, Balti will do a little bit of damage. Hilda shows up as the adjutant. Guess I've got no choice. Wait, cred.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
Okay, I'll take
I'm
that.
so impressed.
And we'll just have Marianne go.
Goddess, forgive me. I won't.
Okay. And alright, I guess that's it for that. Oh, I should have healed Shamir. Shit.
Going for the kill. Thinning their numbers.
Alright. Let's come after Shamir so that she can kill you.
Stay down.
I swear, that's like the default setting for my archers. I'm going to kill you! Ooh. Translation? No, you came to die.
I fought and won.
There we go.
You're relentless.
That indicates to me that Shamir is done. Alright. Oh, I love it. All right.
Professor.
Sure. Doesn't even matter at this point.
Some things you can't learn in a book.
This is working out.
I've got the gist of it now.
I think I'm improving.
There is room to enrich myself further.
All right. Well,
Thanks so much.
there
You're
we
a
go.
sweetheart.
Took care of that. Now, support. Oh, looks like Claude got a few. Who done? Nice. The only ones he's got left are Flane and Hilda. Yes, all of the yes on that. Beautiful. That last battle really helped. All right. Let's go through some supports now. As I adjust my
Strategically speaking,
pants.
if I poised an archer to lie in wait here, and then lured the enemy in over here,
Lysithea, are you up late studying again?
I am. But I don't see how it's any of your business.
Look, you don't need to work yourself so hard. You're already as skilled as they come. There aren't many people out there who can match you. Everyone knows that.
I apologize for my sharpness. I just feel pressured.
Why would you, of all people, feel pressured?
I place a lot of personal pressure on myself. I need to become as strong as possible to put my parents at ease.
When I met with Count Ordelia before, he said you were his pride and joy. But he also said his only concern was that you might be pushing yourself too hard. If you really want to make your parents happy, surely you should start by taking care of yourself.
That's true.
then it's settled. Get some rest. Save your energy for tomorrow's battle.
You really are very mature, Claude, despite the impression you give off. And I clearly have plenty of growing to do. I probably don't have much room to come down on you for harping on me.
Oh, really? Does that mean you won't get mad if I treat you like a child from now on?
That is absolutely not what I said. Just after you finally earned a small degree of respect from me, too.
Hey, just think about it for a second. You're the only one in the world I treat like this. That means you're a pretty special person to me.
You think I'm special?
Take it however you like. Or maybe the thought is too much for a kiddo like you.
How dare you?
Claude,
Don't do anything you might regret. I don't want to be turned to dust.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll let you off easy this one time.
Well, that's good of you. All joking aside, go get yourself some shut-eye, okay? After all, if you don't hurry up, the boogeyman might come out and eat you!
All right, buddy, you asked for it!
Oh my god, Claude. That one I'm gonna call a wash. That one's alright, but I don't know. Sometimes Claude needs to just learn to, back off. Marianne.
Oh, do you have an itch back there? I guess you can't scratch it on your own, can you?
Hi, Marianne.
Oh, Claude, it's just you.
Sorry, I know you're in the middle of an important discussion with Dorte, but could I talk to you?
About what?
It's about this thing you think you're burdened with. I've tried to guess what it is.
Please don't. This is making me a little uncomfortable.
There's no reason to feel uncomfortable. It's not like I plan on saying it aloud. But if my guess is correct, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Fine, I will listen.
Once upon a time, in a faraway place.
What the... Are you telling me a story?
Just listen. Once upon a time, in a faraway place, there was a young boy. This boy came from a despised lineage. In short, his mother was a daughter of the enemy. So the young boy was treated horribly by everyone around him. He hadn't done anything wrong. Everyone hated him simply for existing. Yelling, fighting back, explaining himself. Nothing he did could change his situation. When he was finally old enough, he ran far away from home. He escaped.
It sounds to me like he had no choice. I would have done the same had it been me.
Thing is, after he ran away, he still found himself in the very same position. People in the outside world hated him for where he came from.
Well, now that's...
Ouch.
The boy thought he had no place to go. All he could do was destroy the boundary between the inside and the outside worlds.
Destroy the boundaries?
Right. If there was no outside and inside, just one side to share, then the people outside wouldn't have a reason to hate him anymore, right? It wouldn't be easy, but if he managed it, he could shrug off that burden. The point is, people are born with burdens to carry. That much is undeniable. But whether they bind us or we cast them aside, that's up to us. So I think you should try to cast yours aside, Marianne. Put that heavy burden down. It's time.
But I don't know if I can do it.
It's okay. I'm here for you. We're the same, and I can help you.
The same? Claude, we have nothing in common.
Hey, did you see that, Dorte? Your friend just smiled at me.
Thank you for sharing your story. I suppose I could try casting aside burden, as you say. We can try together.
Let's do that. And when we're free, we can change the whole world.
Ah, damn it. I hate that. There we go. Bumping a dish I have beside me aside. Let's go ahead and give that support a plus. Also, that sucks that Ash got comboed to death. Man, Verdant Wind really is the route with with all the pluses. Jesus. How many negatives has Verdant Wind gotten? Hang on. Exclusively? 1 so far. That's not even a joke. There's only been 1 negative so far. I'm pretty sure Crimson Flower had a couple by this. Couple on by day 2. I can actually check that. Yeah, I can actually check that. Let's see. Let's see. Because, yeah, there's that one. There's that one. Yeah, by about this point, there was like 2. There was about 2 or 3 story negatives already for Crimson Flower. I said there wasn't going to be many, and hell, those two negatives surprised the shit out of me. So, yeah, Leone next.
Well, we've got another battle coming up. What do you think of our chances?
Winning is always the goal. At any rate, I've done everything I can to prepare.
That's the right attitude. I'm sure they're doing all they can on their side, too.
I don't doubt it, but however strong they are, it's no more than a Fodlan concern. Who knows how far this world extends beyond the boundaries of Fodlan? Talk of strength or weakness doesn't amount to much when it's only in relation to a tiny corner of the world.
Guess you're right. Thinking about it like that, even this war seems like a storm in a teacup.
Exactly. It's nothing more than an internal quarrel amongst the people of Fodlan.
Typical laid-back Claude. I always like talking to you. Your perspective on the world is so refreshing. Things I thought were obvious turn out not to be.
The way you think, that changes the way you see things. Common sense never tells the whole story. It's similar to what we were talking about before, about how you need to doubt yourself first.
True enough, but where did you get these ideas? That perspective of looking past the walls of Fodlan, when it's all we can see in front of us.
Do you really want to know?
I do.
But I'm afraid now isn't the time. When this war is won, I'll tell you all about it. It'll be easier for me to show you than to tell you.
Show me. Are we going somewhere?
It's quite a distance. You'll start to appreciate how big the world is if you go.
Sounds eye-opening. I'll look forward to it. Can we call it a promise?
Yes, it's a promise. But first, let's win this war and leave it far behind us.
That one's alright. Next. Oh, I was so busy. Those ones, I didn't notice that there were other supports. Cards to do. We're already in the middle of Claude's supports. Let's finish off his last one. The last one we've unlocked of his.
Do you remember this place? This is where your dagger almost took my nose off.
Ah, yes. The poisonous spider.
You really scared me senseless back then. I thought I was about to die.
I would not take a life without reason.
Ever since then, I've been intrigued by you. Somehow, I keep returning to this spot.
For a nap, I'm sure.
You see right through me, don't you? But it's true that I think about you a lot. What are you gonna do once the war is over? Have you decided on your next place to belong?
Well, I mean, for me, it's bad. Oh, you meant her. Sorry.
I haven't given it much thought.
Will you go back to Dagda?
There was no one waiting for me there, and no reason to hurry back. Besides, I've grown accustomed to the nomadic lifestyle. I can make do wherever I find myself. Though, I may be interested in visiting Almyra.
Almyra? That's a bit out of nowhere.
It's as far from my homeland as possible. That's reason enough for me. And you? Where will you go?
Oh, I haven't decided anything just yet. But if you're heading to Elmira, maybe I should pay a visit to Dagda.
Why would you do that?
Because it's where you grew up. That certainly warrants a look. And once we've both seen our fill, how about we plan to meet back up somewhere in Fodlan?
And do what?
We can tell each other where we're headed next. Who knows, we might find ourselves belonging in the same place again. Though if we do, I hope it'll turn out to be more permanent than this temporary coincidence.
We can decide where we belong when we get there.
True. The future's more fun when you don't know what it holds. I look forward to finding out, Shamir.
That's another one I like. There we go. What, my Magville comment, Nico? Alright, so let's get these Lysithia supports out of the way. Marianne?
Marianne, do you mind if I ask you about something?
Yes?
It's about animal behavior. Among us all, you surely know the most about animals. I've read that in outdoor battles, wild animals can sometimes cause unexpected confusion. What do you think would be the best strategy to... are you listening, Marianne?
I was listening. I just don't think I can really...
For crying out loud! Why do you always have to admit defeat before even giving yourself a chance?
My advice would probably just put everyone in danger. You'd be better off without me.
This is beyond ridiculous. You're impossible. You seem convinced you're some sort of cursed being, destined to bring doom and gloom to anyone you encounter.
Well...
Because she is convinced of that.
Of yourself. How could you possibly be so dense?
Lysithia.
Just nothing.
Back up.
Now you listen to me for a moment. I can see that you have some deep-seated turmoil you struggle with. I'll have you know I have quite a few issues of my own, perhaps more grave than yours, if you can imagine.
Really?
Yes, but I'm not the only one who has such troubles to contend with. Everyone does. That's why it's so important to maintain a positive outlook and do what we can. Each time we find the light in the dark, we grow, bit by bit. And without growth, what's the point in carrying on?
Lysithia, I envy your confidence and strength.
Don't envy me. Instead, just choose to find the positive, won't you?
Yes. Well, maybe someday.
The time is now! This is your moment!
Oh, okay.
That's more like it. Now to start, why don't you help me out by answering my questions about wild animals?
I'll certainly try my best.
Okay. That was harsh, but necessary. Oof. Alright. Lysithia and Leone.
Hey, I'm about to take out the trash. Got anything you want me to take? How about these? Just some old study notes of mine.
Wow, that's quite the pile there. You sure it's all fine to throw away?
Of course. It's all safely stored in my brain now. If I concentrate, I can access any of it with ease.
Why am I not surprised? I wish I had even half your power of concentration. Okay, here we go. Ugh, this is pretty heavy. Well, it'll be a good workout. Oh, but you were telling me not to take my training so lightly. Still, can't hurt to get a little exercise in. I'll just take it at a run. See you later. What is it, Lysithia? Was there something in that pile of paper you wanted to hang on to after all?
No, that's not it. There's just something I want to say to you. I'm sorry for saying your way of doing things was inefficient. You've clearly grown plenty strong, doing things as you have. Not to mention, multitasking and training in that way surely presents interesting challenges.
Well, sure. But if everyone has their own methods, then your methods aren't wrong either. All you did was share them with me, so there's no need for apologies. Still, it's probably beyond me to imitate your levels of focus and concentration. How do you even manage to throw yourself into only one thing like that?
I haven't much choice. I can't waste even a single moment.
I can understand that. I'm sort of the same way. I hate feeling like I'm not getting enough work done. Anyway, you should just do what works for you. You've got something you want to achieve, right? That's why you feel pressured to study so hard.
Yes.
Then focus on what matters to you. Leave the rest to people who have the time for it. And hey, if you need any heavy lifting done, you know where to go. The way I see it, it's all training.
You know, Leonie, you're so kind, so strong.
Whoa, what's with the compliments all of a sudden?
I was just thinking what an incredible partner you'd make. Really, you've got all of the perfect qualities.
What?
I'm not simply saying that. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
You're making me blush. What a strange way to compliment someone.
That one's alright. And of course, Hilda and Marianne Ace support.
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary. I brought you these pastries.
Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure. You don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside. Don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy. That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people. Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Marianne. That sheepish, sorry, and those quavering downcast eyes. But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
Oh, well...
Aw, Marianne laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things, I...
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, are you all right? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch, hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow, hot.
Oh boy, A real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
Alright. That one's nice. Alright. Are we done? Nope. Setteth in flame. Okay, this one is just funny, so I'm gonna let it play.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
You worry too much, brother.
I think a kidnapping is good cause for concern. I was so worried about you, I nearly fainted.
Had that not happened, I would have never been allowed to join the professor's class. Even from something so dire, some good did come of it.
That is a dangerous attitude. This world is full of peril. You must be more vigilant. Please understand, I allowed you to enroll here only because I thought it best for your safety.
I am very much aware of that. You wanted to speak to me of something?
Yes, my dear little sister. You are kind beyond all measure, and you are the very picture of innocence. But precisely because of these very fine qualities, I worry about your interactions with the others here. The youths of our army are particularly eccentric. As your brother, it is my duty to help you with any concerns you may have.
I do appreciate the offer, but all the students and professors have treated me exceptionally well.
Even so, there must be at least some worry. Please, you need not conceal anything from me.
You worry far too much. There is truly nothing to share, and nothing for you to fret over.
Are you absolutely sure? The idea of you suffering in silence is unbearable to me.
Enough! I made it clear that nothing is wrong. I stand by my word. Well, there is one concern that comes to mind.
What is it? Tell me. I will help however I can.
There is a certain somebody who seems determined to get in the way of my friendships with my classmates.
What? That's horrible! Fear not. I will handle this scoundrel for you. Just tell me his name.
It is you, brother. Now then, I must be on my way.
What was Flame getting at just now? Let's see, I was speaking to her. I asked her to share her concerns, and... Was there something else? No matter.
Okay, I gotta see.
Fear not,
something.
Flame. Your brother will protect you from all harm.
Let's see. Just checking if I gave that one a story plus. Apparently I didn't. Huh. Okay. I guess we'll work on that as well. But then again, I have it, so shrug. Alright. Alrighty, so now that we got all that out of the way, let's double check our certifications. Ah, excellent. We can turn Marianne into a Gremory. So I guess you're going to be a Gremory on this file, Marianne.
I passed?
Yes. Alright. And Dorothy, I think you're all ready. Yep. Excuse me. Ah, right. Flame's at level 30 on the other file. Alright. Yeah. I guess that's it. It for that. So Claude's only got Hilda and Flame left. Well, we can just do that while we get on with it. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's just get on with it. Let's do it. Ugh.
Professor.
So, I mean, we do have to do this stupid battle twice. Sure. Alright, time for the cutscene.
Gronder Field should be around here, right? But it's so foggy. Even if there were enemies here, we'd never know it. I recall the terrain from the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, but without the ability to see the enemy's formation.
Our enemies are subject to the same conditions. We'll just have to wait for the fog to clear up.
Speaking of enemies, what do you think became of those unidentified troops? Any follow-up reports?
We haven't heard anything since. If they were headed this way... Well, I'd like to avoid being caught by surprise, but we can't make use of our scouts because of this fog. It's hard to predict this fight. There's no way to know what will happen. We did everything we could to prepare. If we lose despite that, then we'll just have to accept it as fate and retreat. Your guidance is going to be crucial, Teach, now more than ever. Do whatever it takes to lead us to victory.
Yeah, you got it, Claude. Also, keep in mind, Neko, I gotta do this fight twice. Because I have to show the unrecruited deaths. And the unrecruited death side is going to suck. It's going to suck. Big time. On this file, I should be okay. But, yeah.
I work to grow.
Still a long way to go.
Well worth the effort.
I still have much to learn.
I'm looking sharp, huh?
Yeah. Me, the only supports I'm really working on right now is the Claude ones.
Much appreciated.
Oh, Ferdinand, how ironic. We basically started this session with your death. Of all things. Okay. I was like, oh shit, did I hit record? I did. So we're good. Alright. So, time for To War at Gronder. So, let's do it. Let's get this mission over with. Well, let's get the first time we have to do this mission today over with.
Departing from the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Alliance Army marches south toward Envar, the Imperial capital. As an unknown military force begins their advance under the banner of the Kingdom, the Imperial Army dispatches forces from Fort Mercius with the intention of intercepting them. The curtain is rising on a conflict between the three armies, which will come to be known as the Battle at Gronder, held on the same plains that witnessed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Gee, I wonder who could be leading the third one. Yeah, again. And again, it's like, if you've been paying attention, you already know who that third party is, even if Burton Wind is your first. If you're even if Verdant Wind is your first path, if you just have to remember the Battle of the Eagle Lion, could it be? And then it's like, oh, yeah, it is. Sure enough, yep, it is. All right, so here we go. So, as expected, yeah, it's Dimitri, and yes. Yes, he has Aardvar, and yes, he is in kill every last one of them mode. So our objective for this map, of course, is to defeat all enemy commanders. This at least makes some semblance of sense, considering Dimitri is just in rampage mode, and we can't really, pull him back. But yeah. Yeah. But as I was saying, it's like, that's the same for me. Funny enough, that is the same for me, even though I went Black Eagles. But that's just because, well, Crimson Flower has you fight Dimitri on the Tantal Plains. And then, of course, Silver Snow had, well, all that. And then I did Verdant Wind, and I was just like, yeah. But even before I played the game, I knew that that was going to be Dimitri for one very simple reason. The trailers. The trailers give that away anyway, because one of the lines that was used in the trailers made sure to tell us, to show us, was Dimitri yelling, "Kill every last one of them!" That too. Ooh, especially considering it's the same. It's just a darkened out silhouette of the same silhouette that they showed when the game said Dimitri has been sentenced. It's like, yup, AKA frickin' whatchamacallit. Yeah, it's Hilda and Flame. Okay, good. Alright, so now, let's see. What do we got here? Alright, Shamir, you are no longer necessary. I want to bring in my powerhouses. So, I'll have Marianne for some support. Lysithea is my most powerful mage, so that's a thing. So let's bring in... Actually, let's bring in Happy, and let's bring in Balti. And then we will have Flane have Sedith as her adjutant. We'll have Dorothea as Petra's adjutant. And we'll have Bernie as Yuri's adjutant. There we go. And then once I can I can tell Flane to go away, we'll just put Sedith in and get the Flane support, and then be done with it. Alright, let's do it. Defeat all enemy commanders while keeping Byleth and Claude alive. Here we go. Been a while since we've seen this cutscene.
Know that I will tear your heads from your shoulders. The dead must have their tribute.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates. But not today.
Kill every last one of them!
Trailer line.
And so we fight on.
For no reason, because you're a goddamn idiot, Elle.
I will crush anyone who blocks my path.
Dimitri, he's alive. But he doesn't look interested in joining forces with us.
It would not be advantageous to take on both at once. We must stop the Kingdom and the Alliance from joining forces. I will create such chaotic warfare that they won't be able to tell who is friend and who is foe.
At the ready.
Well, you don't really need... In Azure Moon, you didn't really need to do that.
Hold a grudge if you must. Sorry,
Oof.
but I must.
Alright.
The weak fall, the strong live.
Oh.
Onward.
I guess I kind of
Shall
goofed
we?
that, but that's okay.
I will prevail. I'll do my best.
This is still
What's
gonna
my
suck
strategy?
having to do this twice.
Oh yeah!
I'm in.
Why not?
Let's make this quick.
Alright.
Mounted units, advance!
She says as the armored units move.
I fought and won.
Alright. Wait, is Dimitri just sitting there? He is, in fact, just sitting there. Huh. He basically just waits for you to frickin' start getting some kills, I guess. All the same.
For everyone.
Ugh. Right, I need to get rid of you.
There are enemies in the central area. We need to head there immediately to protect it.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Freaking slow mode. Ugh. There. Yeah. Oh, this file. This battle. This battle's gonna piss me off. In fact, I'll be honest with you, this is probably where Verdant Wind's gonna get some hefty negatives. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, but I must.
Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably gonna go ahead and give this one like probably 2 or 3 negatives. And I want to explain myself. One is gonna be for what happens to Dimitri at the end of this
The
map.
Imperial army is starting to crumble. We will step on the Empire right along with the Alliance troops. To the eternal flames with all of them!
Right, the ambush. Okay. So I want to get rid of... I want to have Byleth move over towards Dimitri. That's just a thing I want happening. So that way I don't have to worry about it later. Yuri, we're going to get you to get rid of these guys. Wow. These guys are annoying. Okay. Balti then. Yeah. Oof, these guys. Frig me. Alright, get rid of you. They're overly armored. Okay. Happy. Yes, let's do Hades Omega.
You take nothing. I'm almost tired.
I am hating this so much. Goodbye.
You wanted to die.
After Marianne. Okay. Marianne, just get the hell out of there. Just get the hell out of there. Now you're going after Happy. I hate that. I hate that so much. Okay, let's do Rescue Unhappy. That changed exactly two things. Jack and shit.
It seems...
Damn it. Okay. Yeah, that's... You can't attack anything. Okay. In that case, we're just gonna... Whoop. No, not arms. Only 12 uses of fail mod left. Okay, let's move up a bit and use Silver Bow. I hate you so much. Whoa, really? Okay. I'll take that. Ah, nope, never mind. I forgot it was Kingdom Army. Okay, fine. Back up all the way over here. Yes, Violet's move is the only one I care that I will accept.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and have Balti attack this one. See if he can do some damage. He kinda can. Alright. Right. Lysithia. Let's go ahead and do your Hades Omega. Get rid of this jackass.
Why not?
Happy. I'm actually gonna get you to use your Hades Omega. That'll set up for... That's gonna set up for Yuri.
I take nothing for... This'll come.
Yuri, you're gonna take advantage of Happy's setup and get rid of this one.
Give the goddess my regards, yeah?
Noted. Never end up on your bad side.
You're out of reasons. Okay. Marianne,
I'll do my best.
because you have Thor on. Okay. Okay.
Now there's a way forward.
Oh.
Shall we?
Yes, now that we've dealt with all that,
Onward.
we shall. And as Flame says, onward.
I will prevail.
Petra will go this way.
At the ready.
Alright, now, let's... Who's... Oh, you're going after me. Okay. Go for it. Hit twice. Come on, Claude. God damn it. Come on. Yes!
I fought and won.
Oh!
Those fools who went up the hill will...
Oh, god damn it. Okay, yeah, set it on fire, fine, whatever.
Central Hill is up in smoke. Suppose I'll have to quench the flames with the enemy's blood.
QB, this is not the map to piss me off.
A fitting outcome.
Okay. Oh. Okay. 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 Whew. Whew. Okay. Yes. Come after me, all of you.
What's my strategy?
Wow, you all want to come after me, want a piece of me today. Oof. Let's get rid of you.
Another victory.
Okay, yeah, you just died.
I fought and won.
Just no. Just held to the no on that. Flame you over here. Crap. Okay, actually, no, let's back that up. Let's back that up.
Shall we?
Hilda, you get rid of that
Never let your guard
one.
down.
You get rid of that one.
Onward.
Okay, Flame, you just... They're all focused on mana, so that's good. So, we will get rid of the bigger threat.
Sorry, but I must.
There we go. Alright.
Let's make this quick.
Now I can start moving everybody else up, so that way I can start moving towards getting this done.
I'll do my best.
Why not?
I'm in.
Oh, one thing I should point out. In case somebody wants to call me out on it. Yes, even with the not recruiting the other students, I did recruit the Ashen Wolves. Why? Because there's no point in not recruiting the Ashen Wolves because they just disappear post time skip. So
Not for myself.
just
for everyone.
have them as extra units.
You're interfering with the plan. Looks like I'll just have to get rid of you.
Too easy. With only 32% chance to hit, do you really think you can?
Hold a grudge if you must. A fitting outcome.
Okay. So there's that. Yes, come to Claude so you can die.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Okay. Hi, Dimitri.
In the name of His Highness, you die here.
Why? No, seriously, Dudu. Why? Why do I need to die?
I can still fight, Your Highness.
Shut up and retreat. You must live to do.
And that's the only one he gives a fuck about. As we'll see when we go to my unrecruit file, this is Dudu is the only person he gives a shit about whether he lives or dies. That's awful. That is frankly terrible.
This could turn the tides.
So now they're all gonna come after me.
Another victory.
Here is something to believe in.
This could turn the tides. There's still... I must lead them well.
No hesitation.
Note how I'm also having more trouble with with Dimitri's forces coming after me than
Another victory.
Edelgard's. That's another thing that pisses me off with this. Now, admittedly, okay, with Dimitri it makes at least a little bit of sense. With Claude and in Azure Moon, it made exactly the two amounts of sense. Jack and shit. Anyways, since I'm going to rewind it.
Calm down, Dimitri. What does it achieve, us killing each other here?
Move, Claude. I have no time to exchange words with you.
It doesn't matter what I'm saying, does it? You aren't even listening. But I'm not gonna budge.
Leave now.
Where are you, Edelgard? I will not stop until I kill you.
What's my strategy?
Alright, so now we're going to... Whoa. That's... Oof. That's oof. I guess I am using Sword of the Creator then.
Are you trying to stop me too? I'll just have to kill you. Where are...
Okay.
Onward.
So now that we've dealt with that... Oh, don't even think about it, Edit Hubie. Don't even fucking think about it.
Strategy in motion. Fighting on will endanger my life. Your Majesty, I must withdraw.
No need to worry. We still have some troops left. So long as I stand, we won't give up.
Uh-huh. Alright.
I'm in.
Let's move Yuri up.
Oh, yeah.
Move Balti up.
Let's make this quick.
Scythia.
I'll do my best.
Marianne.
I will prevail.
Petra, who's just been quietly sitting there, like...
Why not?
Hmm.
Shall we?
Huh. You know, I'm still undecided as to which one of them gets to birth the Princess of Brigid. Still undecided on that one. What am I setting?
Another victory.
Anyways. Okay. Now I can stop using the Sword of the Creator, finally. God damn it, it's down to 7 uses.
I must pull through.
Ugh. Alright.
Allow me to demonstrate.
There.
I must lead them well.
Okay. That takes care of that. Now I gotta deal with all of Edelgard's shit. And for the record, we are only going to be viewing the cutscenes once. I will be skipping, like, all the cutscenes. The only things I won't be skipping is what's different. Which is actually kind of going to be a little ironic, given that Petra's on my side on this one, is in my team in this one, but that's neither here nor there. Alright. Sure. Uh-huh. Hit Balti, but missed Claude. How fitting. Alright, let's just skip, because I really want to get on with this. Yeah, sure it is, Balti. Sure it is. We'll just hit Fortify, get everybody some health. Get set a Swift Strike.
Good fuel.
Authority is now at S, which is cool. We'll go here.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even have a gambit. Well, shit. There we go. And there we go. Ha! Yes! That's what I was going after. That was it. Alright. I'm gonna move forward. Lana's gonna move forward a bit.
Well done.
Happy will heal her a bit. And then Petra will go ahead and just start working on getting rid of this jackass. Slow of a process as that's gonna be. Yes, come to Yuri so he can kill you. I need to up your dex and your speed, Balti. I'm gonna check my inventory after this.
I've got no time for mercy.
Nobody wants you to have a time for mercy. You see Lysithea. With a brain, anyway. You realize no one's on the hill or hill over here, right? Let me guess. She literally said fire to an empty hill. It's like, damn it, Elle. Come on. You're smarter than this. Wakey, wakey.
What's my strategy?
That helps.
Heal Lysithea. Ugh. Alright. Yuri, move towards the treasure chest. Okay. Petra. Let's finally get rid of this frickin' health bar that we've been working on for the past couple of turns.
I'm growing, but at what cost?
I'll try.
You're fine. Just work on getting down here. Heal up. Alright, gonna wait, because I'm actually gonna have... I'm gonna have Claude be the one to deliver the final blow, is what I'm gonna do. Alright. And I'm actually gonna start moving people so that they can start assisting Petra, because I do want to get rid of this frickin' jackass. Assuming I don't get Byleth over here. Okay, well, whatever. Since she's gonna move, we're just gonna do that. Get that going. And then move back. And then have Petra. We're gonna have Petra heal, is what we're gonna do. There. Oh, I should have equipped her with... Oh. Oh. Well... Oh, well. Alright. Move that. Move there. Move down. There. I just gotta remember to move Yuri first.
I knew when next we met, one of our paths would have to come to an end. Your journey ends here, Professor. Forever.
Oof. That's got a hell of a range. Okay. Let's start with Petra. Because Petra... Let's see this. Oh, that's actually decent. Yeah. I do like the effect on that. Alright, there we go. Now that I think Edelgard's the only one left. Yep. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take this lamppost shield. Alright, 80. Bye.
We haven't seen each other since Garrick Mach. You've grown lovelier than ever, Edelgard.
You're not so unfortunate yourself. And you have the aid of the Professor. Frankly, I'm jealous. Now's the chance for you and the Professor to leave.
I'm afraid I must decline. Even if we left, we just have to come right back.
I lost. Just as expected, you aren't making my path an easy one. I must retreat for now. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
Even in an ugly battle like this, it's important not to lose heart. We have to take pride in our victory. We did it, Teach. Now we can move forward to our victory.
There we go. So now
So, Edelgard retreated. I suppose she lives to be defeated another day.
that's fine.
I suppose a win is a win, regardless of the circumstance. Some of our allies are injured, but can still fight. We'll just have to accept this outcome and press onward. Still, the battlefield looks awful. And I wonder what became of the Kingdom Army and Dimitri.
I saw him.
Who? Dimitri?
He was completely different from how I remember him. He looked like a crazed demon while he was fighting. He pursued Edelgard as she retreated, but he didn't get far before he collapsed. I saw him surrounded by Imperial troops and pierced by their spears. I'll never forget it. He deserved a better end.
Dimitri. He went through so much to make it here, only for his efforts to be in vain.
I can't even begin to understand what Dimitri must have been feeling, but there must have been some other way. Why did he have to go like that?
And his vassal, Dedu. Did he fall as well?
I don't know.
Your Highness. Your ambitions are my own now. I will bring you Edelgard's head. I swear it!
Professor, Claude, may I have a moment of your time?
In a minute, Lysithia, because I have to explain why that scene is a story negative. I know people like that scene. I know. I know they do. Here's my problem with it. Dimitri dies off screen. Now, okay, granted, we see him die on screen in Crimson Flower, sure. But, I'm sorry, I hate that. An important character like Dimitri should not be killed off screen. Silver Snow is guilty of this, as is, Verdant Wind here. I would argue, though, that Silver Snow is actually worse with it, because then they try to do that stupid fake-out nonsense with him showing up in that one scene. Which, again, as I bitched about back with Silver Snow, they had an opportunity, and they squandered it. Which is just whatever. Then, then there's the fact that we have to hear it from Hilda describing it. And I'm just like, what? It just kind of makes things just... I don't know. Somehow it just doesn't work, because it's just, oh, and by the way, he's dead. Dimitri has had no relevance to the plot here, and I feel like he should have. Because, again... how ironic. I'm talking about Dimitri being taken out of the plot. Anyways, because here's the thing. This whole story is supposed to be the unification of Fodlan, but it's all focused on the Alliance. This route, we don't go after Cornelia. We don't go after... I'm pretty sure we don't go after Cornelia. We don't even see Gilbert or Rodrigue or any of them, and we don't even touch on the tragedy of Dusker at all. Except for, I think, maybe this scene, and even then, this is a maybe, because I don't actually remember what all Lysithea is about to explain to us. I hate that. It's not as bad as Rodrigue's death in Azure Moon, I will say that. But good lord. Good lord, it was like, you're just gonna toss Dimitri out of the plot like that? Again, squandering an opportunity for some pretty cool storytelling. And I know. Let's not have it feel like anything. Well, that's the other thing, because that's the thing that pisses me off. Everybody's all like, well, there's, the no golden root means that there are consequences for your actions. Except, no, there fucking isn't, as I have explained already. Because here's the thing with this game, with the consequences of your actions thing that everybody praises this game for. There is no consequences. I have demonstrated the consequences of your actions in this game already. There are 2, and that's it. It is whether or not Dedue survives to Azure Moon in the Blue Lions route, and whether you go Crimson Flower or Silver Snow. And, by the way, the game does not make it clear that you have to get to at least C+ support with Edelgard, or by chapter 11. I had to think which chapter Throne of Knowledge was. You have to get to chapter 11, get a C+ support with Edelgard before chapter 11. You have to then go into Explore mode. You have to talk to Edelgard, and you have to accept losing some time by going to Embar with her. That's how you get Crimson Flower. There are no consequences for your choices, because no matter what you do, which route you go, Dimitri still dies. He's fucking, Garrick Mach is still attacked, regardless. There is no value in your choices. If you want me to have to earn the golden route, that's fine, because then I feel like I've earned it. And then there are actual consequences for me, say, not recruiting specific characters, or not getting my supports up with specific characters. That's the thing that pisses me off the most, because that's how I would have done it. Make it so that you have to try to gain support points with all 3 of the lords to unlock the golden root for whichever route, for whichever house you do, right? Because then have it be that okay, for example, with Edelgard, or if, for example, Byleth tries to, explains that Edelgard is not actually evil, that the system needs to be taken down. Maybe have it be that if you really want to have this, Rhea attack Rhea nonsense for Crimson Flower, then okay, maybe have it be that Rhea gets politically pushed. Right? So that way there's political pressure on her. And maybe if she gets outvoted by by the Church of Saros and everything, then maybe have her go nuts then, have her go on a rampage, and then that's why she's Crimson Flower Saros. But no, instead let's just have this fucking kill everyone mentality, even on the best route. And it's just like, why? I get it, you're trying to show that war is hell. But again, there's a difference between dying like a badass and dying like a dumbass. And in way too many of the routes, too many of the characters die like dumbasses. Rant done.
Lysithea, what are you doing up this late? Trouble sleeping?
That's understandable.
Anyone would be shaken after such a brutal battle. If you're having trouble sleeping, you should drink some warm milk. That's a thing, right?
Must you treat me like a child, simply because I'm awake a bit later than usual? Actually, I can hardly muster any indignation right now. I wanted to tell you that I noticed something odd during that battle.
What was it?
There were some strange mages among the ranks of the Imperial Army. Did you notice them?
The ones wearing masks?
That's right. I have seen people dressed just like that before. It was a long time ago. House Ordelia was involved in a rebellion that took place within the Empire 18 years ago. After it was quelled, all of the key officials were caught and put to death. The Empire sent replacements, who they used to take control of House Ordelia. Among the people sent by the Empire were mages dressed in black, just like those we saw in battle.
If they're Imperial mages, it makes sense that they would wear the same clothing, right?
Yes, but the mages from back then and today, I do not believe they are from the Adrestian Empire.
Are they kingdom mages?
No. I got the impression that they were from somewhere else, somewhere completely separate from Fodlan. There's more. Those mages imprisoned the children from my house and performed horrible rituals on them. Blood experiments.
Lysithea, you can't mean... even you?
Yes. All of the others were deemed failures. They all died. And even I... It doesn't matter. The point is that those monsters possess dreadful knowledge and power. I just thought you should know the sort of people who have allied with the Empire.
Blood experiments. Does that remind you of anything, Teach?
The incident with Flane.
Exactly. There was that secret group who abducted Flane and extracted her blood 5 years ago. The people involved back then were Tomas and Monica. Well, I suppose their true names were Solon and Kranya. So, that eerie group has been slithering behind the scenes in the Empire for a while now. Lysithea, thank you for sharing all of that with us. One day we will uncover the truth of who those people really are. We've managed to invade Empire territory and emerge victorious in our first battle. I hope to maintain our momentum and push onward to Enbar, the Imperial capital. Unfortunately, we are not legendary heroes in a fairy tale. Our stamina has limits. The longer we fight, the harder the fight will become. It will take immense effort to secure the supplies and soldiers we need to prevail.
Boy, you better not be saying this is as far as we go.
Of course not. However, the road ahead leads deep into enemy territory. It'll be a difficult journey, strewn with hardship. I can't guarantee that we'll make it out alive. If anyone wants to leave, now is the time to do it.
I shall accompany you to the very end. After all, someone must step up to take leadership should you fall.
I'm coming. The future of my village depends on this.
Besides, I have to protect the professor. For Captain Gerald.
I'm not going anywhere. Because of the Empire, my little sis can't live in peace.
We can't leave the future of Fodlan to others. I'm sure that everyone here feels the same.
Especially considering leaving the future of Fodlan to others has been proven to be a bad idea, but let's not get into that again.
The Knights of Seros are prepared to keep fighting the Empire until we rescue Lady Rhea.
I feel the same as the Knights.
Of course
Gotta
you
rescue
do.
Lady Rhea no matter what.
So, what? We're all supposed to take turns saying we'll do our best until the very end? And what about you, Marianne? What will you do?
I'll fight too.
Fine. Fine. I suppose I'll tag along too, until the bitter end.
It's an honor to keep fighting alongside such stalwart allies. Right, Teach?
I'd expect nothing less from my students.
Hey now, when you put it that way, it almost sounds like you're just praising yourself. All right. Now that I know where each of you stands, I'm going to return to Alliance territory for a while. I intend to report this victory to the Alliance Lords and draw out even more support from them. Our next battle will be even more challenging, so brace yourselves for that.
I should write to my brother. He'll want to hear about our victory.
Your brother, Lord Holst? How is he these days?
Oh, he's doing great. I even got a letter from him before the last battle. He wanted to come and join our fight too.
What's this? Lord Holst come here? That would be a most reassuring development.
Sadly, it sounds like my father was against the idea. They want him to stay in case they need to fight the Almirans.
Their logic is sound, though it is vexing that the Alliance's greatest general cannot join us on the front lines.
We should be glad that Holst is staying behind. Almira aside, there's also no guarantee that the Imperial forces won't try to launch a surprise attack from the Old Kingdom territory.
If you have something you need to talk to my brother about, I'd be happy to send a letter.
No, that's okay. I'm just glad to hear he's doing well. Please send him my regards.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, hey, how much longer are you gonna go, string of cutscenes? Means we still have to redo the Battle of the Gronder 2 here. God, come on.
Part 2.
Alright, so before we get to the Golden Scheme, it's time to shift timelines, because I need this one. It's time to shift timelines because it's time for the unrecruited deaths. Like I said, I'm just gonna be redoing the Battle of Gronder because I failed to do so last night / this morning. Because we have to critique the unrecruited deaths. Okay, so now here we are with my male Byleth. So let's redo War at Gronder. Like I said, we're just going to skip all of the cutscenes. This will also be the last time we show any of the unrecruited student deaths, because I've looked it up. It is literally just Lindhart and Caspar at Fort Mercius. There we go. Couldn't think of it for a second. It's just Lindhart and Caspar at Fort Mercius, and then Petra and Dorothea at Embar. Which is just... yeah. Alright. How are you doing on this file, Balti? Ah, yeah. Okay. So let's slam all of the decks into you. Oh yeah, I forgot to check that. But then again, I haven't had a chance to, so never mind. Let's get some decks in you, man. Let's see. Do I have any secret books? I do. I have 3 of them. Use them all, buddy. Use them all. Okay. Your speed is... yeah, let's up your speed. Let's up your speed. Let's see. Speedwing. Or, no, yeah, we'll use a Sacred Moonstone on you. There we go. That works. Alright. Oh, actually... Happy. Yeah, you could use some defense, so let's give you a defense boost. I mean, I'm not gonna really use you in this fight, but that's okay. And I need... That was it? Just the one? Thought I had another one, but I guess I don't. Okay. How are you doing stat-wise? You're okay. Okay. Alright. So, I guess I can show off this now. So, as we can tell, there's Felix, who has the Sword of Moralta? Huh. I forget where... I have no idea where you would get that, but there you go. Then there's Mercedes, who has the Raphael gem. Yeah. And then, of course, the other Blue Lions will be joining us later. On the Black Eagle side, there's, of course, Petra with the Sword of Zoltan, Bernie on the hill, and Hubie over here. As you saw at the beginning of this session, I showed off that Ferdy dies chapter previous. So, let's get this over with. We've already seen that today, so let's move on.
Blocks my path.
Dimitri, he's
right.
alive. But it doesn't...
It would not be advantageous to take on... I will...
Yeah. Let's move on.
What's my strategy?
Alright, so...
Guide me well. At the ready.
We've already seen Bernie be like, "Hey, Professor, is that you? I have to kill you." Crap. So, yep.
Lament your weakness.
I'll do my best.
And yes, I have Marianne as a holy knight in this one.
Shall we?
Right, because that's gonna cause
My orders?
that, so let's do that.
I'm in.
We'll move Yuri this way.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, crap, that's right, I was supposed to... Well, this might be harder than it otherwise would.
Mounted.
Shut up.
Stay back. Stay back or I'll shoot.
Uh-huh. Oof. This is gonna be a pain. Alright. Lysithia. Okay, let's pull you back, Leone, because duh. See how Sedith does. Sedith does good.
Defeat me? Left. I can...
There we go. There, that takes care of that. Like I said, we've already seen Bernie's thing, so... Sorry, Bernie. But, bye.
The center is in danger of being taken. We must be running to protect it.
Uh-huh. Goodbye, Bernie. Sorry.
Wish I could have at least died at home. Not in this big, stupid field.
Bernadetta, thank you. I'll make sure your life was not lost in vain.
Anyways.
Another victory.
And on second thought, I should actually pull all three of these guys back. Because we're gonna do this a different way, actually. I should have really just done it the way I was going to, and I was like, nah. But honestly, yeah, I probably should have.
The Imperial Army is starting.
We've seen that. Oh crap. We didn't see it without the recruits. Okay, hang on. Let's back up here. There.
The Imperial Army is starting to crumble. We will step on the Empire right along with the Alliance troops. To the eternal flames with all of them!
Here comes Sylvain and Ingrid. Alright.
What's my strategy? It won't be in vain.
There we go.
I
forgot to check Flames thing. My frickin' Joy-Con drift is happening again. Both of them are going after you, so that's good. We're just
Let's
gonna
make this quick.
move right on along.
Shall we? My
Petra
orders?
has no unique dialogue. We've been over that. So I'm good there.
I'm hurt, but I'm with you. I fought and won.
Get rid of that.
And that...
Level up Constance, which is just whatever. We'll move you here. Marianne. You want to move you here so you can use Psychic on Claude.
Sorry.
There we go.
Shall we?
Move you up.
Guide me well.
I want to move you. I'm gonna move you here, actually.
Oh yeah.
And I'll move Balti up. Alright.
For Adrestia and for Brigid, I will be defeating all of you.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Lament your weakness. I won't allow it.
At least we're getting rid of some of these armor knights. There just goes the Ceros Pegasus company. Go. Yeah. Come on, come in.
Huh. I guess this is fate. Sorry, but I need you to please give up quietly, okay?
No. Here comes Ingrid.
Another victory.
Just skip ahead because, of course. Thank you, Flame. That was well played. Alright. Alright, Balti. Knock some sense into the dink. Goodbye, Sylvain.
I'm not afraid. I figured it would end like this.
Goodbye, Sylvain. Yeah, you're gonna see why the Blue Lion unrecruited deaths are probably gonna be a negative. You probably already see why the unrecruited deaths are gonna be a negative here in Azure Moon. God, that hit rate! God damn it, Petra! Why do you gotta be such a pain in the ass? Ugh. Okay. I need a move. I need the highest hit rate I have, which is 78.
I can't be fighting anymore. I must be retreating now.
Yeah. Go away. Bye-bye, Petra.
Don't worry. You must live on to lead your people. Those fools who went up the hill will pay.
Yeah. There's that. Yay.
Destiny unfurls.
Alright, so that takes care of that.
I will not die yet.
Get rid of that one. Hilda levels up, because why wouldn't she? Alright.
The central hill.
Shut up, Hubie.
I've got no time for mercy.
There we go. Alright. How are you guys moving? Felix moves up. Mercedes moves up. You're gonna go after Marianne. And die, because of course you are. You're going to go after me and die, because of course you are.
I'll use...
Could you guys hurry up so I can see who Ingrid's wanting to attack? Oh my god, can I... sorry. Okay, she's coming after me. Got it. Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and start curb stomping some fools. Alright, so everybody wants to go after me. That's... I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna complain about that. I am not about to complain about that. I'm just gonna go right on ahead and just be like, yes. All of the yes. Because, yeah. No, I absolutely am gonna take that.
A fitting outcome.
Okay. There. Alright, Balti. Thing move up. Okay, that's gonna cause that. So let's do this.
Interfering with the plan. Looks like I'll just have to get rid of you.
Go away, Hubie. Goodbye, Hubie.
No need to.
We'll see you later. We'll see you when we kill you on the monophile.
A nobleman does his duty.
There we go. That takes care of that. Oh, Lawrence is not a Dark Knight in this one. Huh. Okay. Cool. And then everybody's coming after Byleth. Okay, cool. We'll just move on. Alright, so yeah.
That is all.
You're going after Sedith to die, because of course you are. Alright.
Want to die? Step forward. I'll take you all.
Yeah, because why would we have something like unique dialogue?
Not here. Not like this.
Mm-hmm. And
We
no,
all
I
choose
don't
our
have
paths, and I've chosen mine. I fight for my lord to the death.
Because you're an idiot. Goodbye, Ingrid.
Your Highness, I failed you.
You failed yourself, Ingrid.
Ingrid.
That's all he said. That's all he ever does. Oh.
I must lead them well.
Now, granted, he says nothing for Sylvain, which is
There's
just
no
what?
turning back now.
But for Ingrid and Felix, oh yeah, he'll stoically say their names. What? Which is just okay. Whoops. Alright. So we're going to use Psychic on Lilith.
Thank you.
Of course we are. Whoops.
Well done.
Heal, because there. Okay, everybody's coming after Violet. So,
Are you trying to stop me too? Then I'll just have to.
yeah. We've been over that one. Get out of here, Dimitri.
Where are
Go to your off-screen death. Alright, so everybody's still just coming after Violet, so that's good. Alright. Go ahead and we will get rid of this mage.
I have faith.
And you have faith in concoctions, so we're good. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what? Well, it shows that he didn't give that much. I guess that shows that he didn't give that much of a shit about Sylvain, did he? I mean, I get it. Sylvain's been a skirt chaser, but come on.
In the name of his Highness.
Of course, now just no one's going to...
I haven't seen you in so long. It's such a shame we have to meet like this.
And yeah, I'm not really missing... We're not really missing out on anything when it comes to...
This could turn the tides.
When it comes to Mercedes here. Because we've seen the Dedue one, obviously. But the Mercedes one is another one where he just goes... and it's like, really? Jesus, you really don't give that much of a crap, do you?
I'm sorry, Dimitri. I can't seem to stay on my feet.
Yeah. It just irks me. I mean, granted, I could just stop now. Honestly, I've proven my... I've made my point. I've made my point. The only one left is Dedue. Yeah, let's chance it. Nice. Good old crit. Alright, there. Blood. Yeah. We're just gonna bring this to an end because we're done. That is all of the unrecruited student deaths, so I'm just gonna end my turn as I mark down a story negative.
We haven't seen each other since Garrick Mott.
Or that.
You've grown lovelier than ever, Edelgard.
You're not so unfortunate yourself. And you have the aid of the professor. Frankly, I'm jealous. Now's the chance for you and the professor to leave.
I'm afraid I must decline. Even if we left, we just have to come right back.
Won't hold back.
Ugh. Yeah, just no. Alright. Okay. This is going on too long. And so, let's just finish this. No, that's not gonna do that. Okay. This will, though. Okay, or you could just crit. Whatever.
Lost.
Yay! So that means Dawn actually is
We'll
better
meet again
written.
on the battlefield.
Yeah.
We did.
Alright, so there we go. So yeah, that's Warwick Gronder on my unrecruited student side. I stand behind my story negative for that because, oh my god. Dimitri not giving a shit. Dimitri not giving a shit. Freaking just the unnecessariness of it. And why is Felix fighting alongside Dimitri? That part right there is what sticks in my craw the most. Why are we not able to recruit Felix? That
Part 2.
Okay. Oh, right. Can't soft reset on a loading screen to switch to the other file. See, here's the thing. If anyone should have been able to be, I feel like there should have been more characters that could be persuaded to join us. You know, even if we didn't recruit them. That should have went the path of Crimson Flower Lysithia, right?
Our objective is it?
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Shut up so I can talk. Anyways. So I mean the game. Him. See, here's the thing. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, in my opinion, there should have been more chances to recruit the different students. Certain ones make sense. Certain ones are at least acceptable, right? So, for example, if you go Crimson Flower, Hilda will not abandon Claude. Okay, fine. I still think that's a little on the weird side, but and kind of has really bonkers implications, but alright, whatever. But, I'm sorry. Why can we not convince Ignatz to join us in Azure Moon? Why can we not convince Raphael, Lawrence, right? No, if you didn't recruit them before, it's like they just die. That part really sticks in my craw because it's like, what? No, it should be like with Lysithia. If we recruit Lysithia isn't in the Capturing Daedrew map in Crimson Flower, for example. And that's what makes me just go, really? With all of this. Because again, this is not consequences for your actions. This is the choice being ripped away from you. And that's not cool. It's dumb, in my opinion. It doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. And as I bitched about with Azure Moon, they die like dumbasses. Because again, they just fight to the death. Like, jeez. Ugh. I'm sorry, it just drives me up a wall. And I didn't even know about the whole they need to be recruited beforehand thing, otherwise they just straight die, until I was actually getting footage for the unrecruited deaths for this very review run. Like, yeah! So that just adds to the problem. Yeah, exactly. That was me with Crimson Flower. I killed all of these people and they were like, oh, I'm dead and everything. I was just like, oh my god, this feels terrible because I can recognize these faces, and then it's like, just never again. In every other file, I was like, yeah, I'm recruiting everybody because screw that nonsense. It's actually one of the reasons why I went so far out of my way during the Crimson Flower run of this portion of this review run to freaking avoid killing Hilda, because I was like, no, which led to Hilda just being like I'm gonna, you either need to kill me or I'm just going to repeatedly crit. This is why this game is so goddamn frustrating, because again, I agree, there should be consequences of your actions, but again, if those consequences are based upon stupidity and the choice being ripped from you, then yeah. I mean, for God's sakes, we can spare Seteth and Flame in Crimson Flower, as I demonstrated, because I refused to fucking kill them. I mean, I did in the unrecruited file, but that's just because I wanted to show how stupid it was to justify the story negative I gave that. Ugh. I'm so... Yeah, I know. I mean, there's ways to do it on several of the maps, but again, they will keep freaking beelining for you, so you're really just jacking the difficulty up exponentially if you leave them alive. And that's what drives me up a wall with these unrecruited deaths. And it's also the reason why the reason why I'm bitching about it now, even though I could have bitched about it in the coming Embar chapters, is because we're done. I am not showing any more unrecruited student deaths, well, aside from the Crimson Flower ones that I missed in the final session, which we'll do in the final session. But aside from those, I'm not doing any more unrecruited deaths, showing off any more unrecruited deaths. Because again, it sticks in my craw too much that you have to kill these morons who are coming after you, even though I'm trying to I would rather just keep them alive because they're just fighting the real enemy. And even if you want to argue that Edelgard is the real enemy, which is, as I have explained in multiple ways, is stupid, fine, whatever. In this instance, the enemy that we're trying to defeat is Edelgard on that map. She's right over there. Why are we killing fucking innocents? Some people say when we go Crimson Flower, we're the bad guys. Except I don't feel like we're the good guys in any of the frickin' routes. Because in Azure Moon, we're led by a frickin' somebody who's suffering from a mental breakdown that's causing him to become a murder-happy psychopath is willing to torture as he kills. Frickin' Crimson Flower is Edelgard, who's just like burn everything to the ground. The only exception is frickin' Claude, and even then that's more of just defending himself because he's trying not to because he doesn't want to kill him. It was exactly as in, as we demonstrated with the unique dialogue between Claude and Dimitri. He's looking at this going, this makes no fucking sense. We're both after Edelgard. Let's go. Join us and let's go. And I know what the counter argument is going to be. I know what the counter argument's going to be. That's the whole point of it, Blue Wolf. Well, okay, if that's the whole point of your story, then your story sucks. Sorry. Like, fuck. Ugh. Ugh. And again, you saw that. I showed that off. All of them. If Byleth is in range, they all beeline for Byleth to attack. Why? They should be beelining for Edelgard. Now I get it. Edelgard's like, oh, I'm going to create so much chaotic warfare. Oh, she sets a hill on fire. She sets a hill on fire and she has her units advance. That's it. That's all she does. That's... I'm done. I'm done ranting. Let's just get on with it because I can't go overtime today.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Harpstring Moon. The Golden Scheme. Claude leverages his victory at the Battle of Grando to secure reinforcements from Alliance lords. Meanwhile, the Imperial Army continues to tighten its defenses at Fort Mercius in anticipation of an attack on the Imperial capital.
Our objective is Enbar, the Imperial capital, but our greatest obstacle lies before that.
And what's that?
Fort Mercius. If we can't pass through, we won't be able to reach Enbar.
Fort Mercius, the impregnable fortress, or so it's called.
If I recall correctly, it's sometimes referred to as the Stubborn Old General.
It is a massive fortress that was constructed to protect the Imperial capital.
The Imperial army we defeated has withdrawn to Enbar. Fort Mercius should be short on soldiers for now.
I agree. Absolutely. Because, again, some of them, I think, would actually join us. Like, even if you wanted to say you have to defeat them with Byleth to do it, I'd be okay with that. Because then, everyone beelining for Byleth, well, then I can just shift my... that goes from everybody's going to Byleth to die to everybody's going to Byleth to test Byleth's strength to see if they're worthy of joining them. And lo and behold, that actually would have worked. And with so many of the characters, that actually would make sense. But anyways...
Yes, it would be good to finish up here before more enemy reinforcements arrive. The only real question is what our fearless leader intends to do.
Sorry for the delay, everyone. Those mewling lords kept me from leaving for quite some time.
So, were you able to secure additional reinforcements?
It's gonna have to wait until next month. It doesn't look like they can afford to keep supporting us at present.
Then what should we do about Fort Mercius? Do you plan on waiting around?
No. If we wait until next month, the enemy will have bolstered their defenses. That said, the prevailing theory is that you need triple your enemy's forces to take a fortress with a frontal assault.
Right. That's what we were taught at the academy. And this is Fort Mercius we're talking about. It's renowned for its strong defenses.
Our current army isn't nearly strong enough. What to do?
Whatever you do, just don't ask us to scale those huge walls. We'd end up dead when they hurl rocks down at us.
Yeah, no thanks. If only someone would open up the gates for us from the inside.
Unfortunately, we don't have any spies in there. Wait a minute. I've got it. We sneak in, stir up confusion, and open the gates ourselves to let our allies in.
Right, that's what I was saying all along.
Right, nice one, Hilda. But how do you propose we go about sneaking in?
Disguises? If we dress up like Imperial soldiers, maybe they'll think we're allies and let us in.
Do you really think they'd just open the gates for us? I'd be pretty dumbfounded if that worked.
No, she's onto something. It's a good idea, Hilda. We just need to refine it a bit, and we'll be in there before we know it.
Really? Go me!
What is your definition of refining the idea? I know your go-to strategy is nausea-inducing poison, but...
Oh, I maybe ate too much. My stomach hurts.
Raphael, why are you eating meat during a war council?
So, fearless leader, I'm guessing you're going to keep the crucial parts of your scheme under wraps until the time comes, aren't you?
You know me so well, Judith. Whether we like it or not, this war puts a damper on all of our spirits. What's wrong with trying to have a little fun every now and again? Just leave the details to me.
Alright. So, methinks after this exploration session, that's gonna do it for... And do it for this one. I might go ahead and, for the sake of completing the support log a bit, I might force out some of the... Use my renown to force out some of the supports. Whoops. Onions and Xanadu fruit. Yeah, I might force out some of the... Huh? I did the S? Oh, right. Wait. No, that actually does not make sense. That actively does not make any sense. What? Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, like with Cyril, I might just up that to A just to be done with it. So that way I can unlock the thing. Catherine, I might just get to A and be done with it. Flane, same thing. We'll see. We'll see. Because I will definitely have the renown by the time we finish, so that's a thing. Alright. So, let's talk to people.
Really?
It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again so soon. And assaulting that huge keep. That sounds hard. Oh, really hard. Don't you think it'll be hard?
It's going to be tough.
I knew you'd think so. I knew you... Ow! Oh, ow. Can't believe I tried to hug you through the door.
Damn it, Bernie. Just open the door and hug me. Actually, hug me. Come on. Anyways. Right, yeah, I did that already, okay. Whoa, ah! Caspar.
Fort Mercius is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls. I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah.
Yeah, those were definitely the days for you, huh, Caspar?
Hey,
Anyway.
No.
Sorry, Gatekeeper, we've talked... I'm pretty sure we've exhausted all your unique dialogue.
I hardly recognize everyone. Their faces have changed so much. More experience in the eyes, and more pain. I'm glad that they're stronger, but I hate to think they've all become hardened killers. Look after them, okay? Try to keep them on the straight and narrow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, this is the recruit everyone file, so yeah, no, they're not hardened killers.
Among our prisoners of war, there were quite a few people who served His Highness. One of them stated that the Empire was involved with the tragedy of Dusker. If this is true, His Highness's motives seem clear. I can't help but feel that perhaps I should have been fighting by his side.
No! No, you shouldn't have.
Because I too lost someone to that tragedy. The most important person in my world. Those of us still on this plane of existence will carry the torch. The inhumane actions of the Empire must not be repeated.
I never used to care whether I lived or died. But after seeing so much death firsthand, I now realize how precious life truly is. I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to think that death could mean so little.
Yeah. Which is funny, Marianne, because you understand death better than this fucking narrative does.
Teacher.
Ferdy.
Dimitri, the late Prince of Fargus. He despised the Empire with all his heart. He should not have tried leading an army while his emotions were holding him captive. No. If a leader's emotions overcome them, others must step in to prevent poor decision-making. Why did his followers not intervene? His attendants? I used to call Edelgard my leader, and now she is running amok. I am duty-bound to stop her.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Petra.
I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attack. Yeah, surprise.
Because they're like hunting, yeah, we know, Petra. We've gone over this like 20 times already.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
Yeah, unfortunately, it won't.
Professor, you know when you work your muscles and they start screaming? That means you gotta be nice to them. If your muscles are hungry, you gotta feed them. And let them rest when they're tired.
Tell
Of course. If my muscles hurt, then I hurt. If they're hungry, well then I'm hungry too. What's with the confused face, Professor?
That actually, I've said it before, I'll say it again, that actually does make a weird amount of sense.
I've heard the dues passed on, just like His Highness.
We can't know for sure.
That's true. I did hear that his body was never found. If somehow he's still alive, I hope we'll meet again.
Perhaps.
Hey, you.
Sylvain.
You see. You know, Professor, laying siege to a keep is like at first you get past your defenses. Dress girls
Not
up
the
anyway.
That's not the best analogy. Let's not go there, Sylvain. That is really dumb. Let's talk to Judith.
Ah, Professor, I have a question for you. Have you heard of the Death Knight? I'm referring to that Imperial general who has been operating under that moniker.
I've heard of him.
Nothing is certain yet, but I get the feeling we'll have to face him soon enough.
Yeah. Hint.
Pardon me. Definitely.
Ugh.
Fort Mercius is old and strong. Its reputation for durability is equal to that of Aryan Road. Are we really going to leave this to Claude, with a plan concocted by Hilda of all people?
Have a little faith, 8th Lawrence.
I would like to, but I'm always troubled by how secretively that man devises his schemes. Let us hope the end result is not too outlandish.
Can't be My relationship with the Boar Prince began even before I was born. He was always by my side. You might even say that, at one time, we were best friends.
What happened?
I couldn't fathom the depth of his hatred for the Empire. So much anguish. Could I have saved him? Could I have stopped him?
Maybe. You wouldn't, but if I didn't recruit, whether or not I recruited you, you'd never try. All right. Next.
Well...
Mercedes.
Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please bless the deceased with peace everlasting, and may his soul rest in tranquility. You know, I used to see him praying quite often when I would come to the cathedral at night. I wonder who it was he prayed for back then.
Yeah.
Professor.
Dorothea.
So many people died in the battle at Gronder. And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent. Something like that. Everyone just...
Yeah. I missed Annette and Leonie, so let's go talk to them. Leonie.
Claude takes care of the strategy, you direct the troops, and the rest of us focus on the fighting. As long as the system keeps working, we can win any battle, no matter the odds. That's what everyone's saying, anyway. Hope you can keep up with our expectations, Professor.
Yep.
Not possible. After the battle at Gronder, some people claim they saw my father. They said he walked off the battlefield clutching His Highness's dead body. So long as Father's alive, I don't need anything else. I hope to see him again one day.
Yeah. There's no quests, so I'm really just filling the last bit of the time at this point.
As I suspected, they seem to be supporting the Imperial Army now. Though I don't quite know who they are yet. Nor do I know what tricks they'll use against us next. We can't afford to let our guard down.
There's word that Claude has developed a rather interesting stratagem to capture the fortress. You know Fort Mercius's nickname, I assume? The Stubborn Old General? but there must be one or two gaps in its defenses.
I saw Ignatz was here. Now, where is he? I guess he's outside of the door. There you are.
The battle at Gronder Field was gruesome, wasn't it? But perhaps it's irresponsible to look away, to close our eyes to the horrors of war.
I agree.
As survivors, we must ensure that all these lives were not lost in vain. We must see the tragic foundations upon which we'll build our future. May an age of peace rise from the ashes, so that all this sacrifice means something.
Oh.
I know that feeling.
Please tell Claude not to give us any more ridiculous orders. I've reached out through all of my channels, but there are limits to these things. I'll have to recruit an entire town's worth of people if I ever plan on making enough Imperial uniforms.
We'll talk to Hilda first.
I wonder how far we can get with this plan. Dressing up like Imperial soldiers to sneak in. Claude said it could use some refinement. Any ideas?
We could dress you as the Emperor.
Dress me as Edelgard? But we look nothing alike. On second thought, let's just stick to the plan as originally conceived. That seems safer.
I don't know. I think you could pull it off. Of Hilda, some Edelgard cosplay.
Each time we take a step forward, more blood is spilled. But by spilling that blood, we're able to take yet another step forward. War is always a cruel affair. But luckily, we have each other to lean on. We've steeled our hearts. We won't be broken.
I'm glad we have such reliable allies.
I couldn't agree more. Without them, we could never have made it this far. Oh, and about taking the fort, I'll need a tad more time to prepare our plan. It's called an impregnable fortress for a reason, after all. My contingencies need contingencies this time, or we may not pull it off.
Fair enough. Alright. We've almost talked to everybody.
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That's how the...
Yeah. That's how the past works. We have been over this.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius?
Stubborn old general.
Indeed, a very good answer. But of course, you'd know that. Seems Fodlands give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon. Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
Yep. Phew.
Let's see. Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other people, but I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly. Yeah, I suppose it could. Thanks, Professor.
Anyways. Seteth.
Fort Mercius is a keep that was constructed to defend the Imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Whatever strategy you have in mind, I have faith that it will lead to victory.
Good to know you have faith in me, Seteth. Alright. Let's hit up the dining hall. well, and get the motivation built up, I guess. Because I do still need to gain some support points. It's between Claude and a couple of people. I'm gonna go with Flame, though, for this one. Alright. Flame. Yep, there we go.
That smell.
This is...
Looks like we're not quite done with Claude's harem yet.
Food tastes better when I get to share it with you.
I feel the same. Let's fill up so that we feel good and
energized. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what now, phone? Okay.
I would
Go. Should be checking Bernie's dishes. Because I want to make sure I get this going.
I don't mind going out if I get to eat with you two. Here, Yuri, try some of this.
Yes, yes, adorable Bernadetta. Plopping the food you dislike onto my plate.
God. Guess I should just go ahead and talk to the Ashen Wolves while I'm at it. Oh yeah, I didn't check to well, I don't think I saw it either, so... Excuse me. Alright. Now...
It's not that I don't sympathize with Lady Edelgard's, but perhaps not to the point of shedding blood for her ideals. I must keep her example peace and...
Yep.
I hear Hilda proposed a genius plan, that right? We've got a little strategist on our hands. Not too long ago, she was just a tiny girl who couldn't do a thing on her own. Now look at her. She's the fiercest of the fierce. I wonder what Holst would say if he saw her now. I bet he'd be proud. Just like me.
Makes sense that Balti would have a unique dialogue on that.
Maybe.
People have always fought, I guess. Bandits and nobles clashing over territory, things like that. So before the war, when folks talked about how peaceful everything was, I thought, what continent are you living on? I get it now. A few isolated skirmishes here and there are nothing compared to a full-blown war. The one truly peaceful place I've known was the village where I grew up.
Yep.
If the Empire rallies its forces and attacks Garreg Mach, I'm not so sure Abyss will be okay. If we're not careful, it'll end up buried in rubble.
I won't let that happen.
Ever the valiant one. But nobody ever knows how a war will turn out. That's part of the deal, you know. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but I want to ensure there's still a refuge for people to escape to.
Alright. Alright. So there we go. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Oh, I don't think I set up. Okay.
Professor, may I ask you something?
Maybe we can appease the restless spirits somehow.
Ah, gotcha. Professor.
Well, that was what we were working on with you, so there we go. Okay. And that's birthday.
Thank you.
Come on. Oof.
I'll try to put this to use.
I'm getting the hang of it.
I'm looking sharp, huh?
Alright. Alright. Well. A battle in ALL. Huh. Wait. Retribution again? Ah, okay, that's that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't much care for that one. Anyways. Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for this session. This ranty session. But you know what's funny about this? As I shift over here. You want to know something funny about this? We're past the negativity of Verdant Wind. Like, completely. It's over. I have nothing. There is literally no more negatives that I can think of that that Verdant Wind has at all. Because, like, the most I can think of for a potential negative, would probably be the Javelins of Light, but I've already given that negative because that's not exclusive to Verdant Wind. That, and this is also another one where we deal with Shambhala, so it's not exactly like Verdant Wind can get a negative for us not dealing with those. I will say this much. As much as I rant about the war at Gronder and about the whole unrecruited student deaths thing, Gronder is really the microcosm, because it feels like they wanted this big bloody battle. And granted, okay, that does make a degree of sense, but again, it just feels like they're being... It just feels like the deaths are completely unnecessary. It's the same problem I had with Fire Emblem Fates. I mean, the chapter Xander and Birthright is all I need to say about that. And chapter 25 of Birthright is all I need to say about that. Because, again, as I ranted about, there's a difference between deaths that make sense and deaths that make no goddamn sense. And in my opinion, that is an example of a death that makes no sense. It's just senseless death for the sake of senseless death. And to be honest, that gets boring after a while. It just gets boring. But regardless, that is it for me. So, my schedule also has taken a bit of a shift for this week. So, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be back. There may be some interruptions because of some repair people coming, because they never came back after they caught my roommate at the worst caught us at the worst time with my roommate taking a shower. So, bleh. So, yeah. Tomorrow I'll be back at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I may be able to go long. We probably won't finish Verdant Wind tomorrow. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I doubt it. Unless I pull another, 9-hour stream, which I have no intention of doing, because we're only on Chapter 18. Okay, which means we would have to deal with Fort Merceus. We'd have to go deal with Edelgard. And we'd go deal with Edelgard, which is 2 chapters. Then we head to Shambhala, then the final battle. And on top of that, there is literally a big long cutscene, which I'm pretty sure is 15 to 20 minutes long, just in general, and we'll have to talk about it. So, I honestly, we will probably get up to. I might just push to Shambhala, but what I won't do is I won't deal with Shambhala. I will probably get up to. We might finish Shambhala tomorrow, maybe, but that is as far as I'm going, because then I can make the final session the final Verdant Wind session, and then possibly work on the rest of it. But like I said, we will see. I'm rambling at this point, though, and so I'm going to chop this off. I'm going to start getting ready to go to work. Like I said, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be back with more Verdant Wind. Later, guys. Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walkers signing out. Have a good one.